Every single year, millions of Americans turn 65 and sign up for Medicare. And here is the shocking part, most of them have absolutely no idea what they just signed up for. They think they are fully covered. They feel relieved. They stop worrying. And then one day they end up in the hospital, and a bill arrives for thousands of dollars. And they are completely blindsided. How did this happen? They have Medicare. They thought they were protected. The answer is simple. Nobody ever sat down and explained Medicare to them in plain language. Not their doctor. Not the government. Not their insurance agent. Just a pile of confusing letters and booklets full of complicated words that nobody has time to read. That stops today. My name is not important. What is important is that by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B are, what each one covers, what each one costs, and the one massive gap that most seniors discover too late. Stay with me all the way to the end because that last part could save you thousands of dollars. Let us start from the very beginning. What is Medicare? Medicare is a health insurance program run by the United States federal government. It was created back in 1965 specifically to help Americans aged 65 and older pay for their health care. It also covers some younger people who have certain disabilities, but today we are focusing on the most common group, people turning 65. Here is the simplest way to think about it. Your entire working life, every single paycheck you received had a small amount taken out for Medicare taxes. You probably noticed it on your pay stub. That money you paid over all those years is exactly what funds your Medicare coverage today. So by the time you turn 65, you have already earned this benefit. You paid for it. It belongs to you. Now here is where most people get confused and make their first big mistake. They hear the word Medicare and they think it is one single plan that covers everything. It is not. Medicare is actually broken into separate parts. Each part covers completely different things. And if you do not understand which part covers what, you can end up with a gap in your coverage that costs you a fortune. The two most important parts are Part A and Part B. Let me break each one down for you right now as simply as possible. Medicare Part A is your hospital insurance. Think of Part A as the coverage that kicks in when something serious happens to you. When you need to be admitted to a hospital overnight. When you need surgery. When you need care in a skilled nursing facility after a hospital stay. Part A also covers hospice care for people who are terminally ill, and it covers some home health services when a doctor orders them. The best news about Part A is that for most people it is completely free. If you or your spouse worked in the United States and paid Medicare taxes for at least 10 years, that is 40 quarters of work, you pay $0 per month for Part A coverage. Nothing. You already paid for it through your working years and now you collect the benefit. But here is something that trips up a lot of seniors and I want you to hear this clearly. Free monthly premium does not mean zero cost when you actually use it. Part A still has what is called a deductible. In 2026, if you are admitted to a hospital, you pay around $1,600 for that hospital stay before Medicare starts covering the rest. That $1,600 covers you for up to 60 days in the hospital. If you stay beyond 60 days, you start paying an additional daily amount out of your own pocket. This is exactly why so many seniors are shocked by hospital bills even when they have Medicare. Part A is powerful coverage, but it is not unlimited and it is not free when you actually need it. Now let us talk about Medicare Part B. If Part A is your hospital insurance, think of Part B as your everyday medical insurance. Part B covers your regular doctor visits. It covers outpatient care, That means medical care where you are treated but you do not stay overnight in a hospital. It covers preventive services like flu shots, cancer screenings, and annual wellness visits. It also covers medically necessary equipment like wheelchairs, walkers, and oxygen equipment when your doctor prescribes them. Part B is the coverage you will use most often in your day-to-day life. Every time you go to your regular doctor for a checkup, every time you get a blood test at a lab, every time you see a specialist, that is Part B paying for it. But unlike Part A, Part B is not free. In 2026, most people pay around $185 per month for Part B coverage. This monthly amount is usually deducted automatically from your Social Security payment, so many people do not even notice it leaving. But it is being taken out every single month. Part B also has a yearly deductible of around $240. After you meet that deductible, Medicare Part B pays 80% of the approved cost for your medical care. You are responsible for the remaining 20%. Now that 20% might sound small, but it can add up very quickly, especially if you have a major procedure or ongoing treatment. This is one of the reasons many people choose to add a supplemental insurance plan on top of their Medicare, but that is a topic we will cover in a future video. Let me give you the clearest comparison possible so this sticks in your memory. Part A covers what happens inside a hospital: overnight stays, surgeries, skilled nursing care, hospice. Part B covers what happens outside a hospital: regular doctor visits, lab work, outpatient procedures, medical equipment. An easy way to remember it forever: Part A is for when you are admitted to a hospital. The letter A stands for admitted. Part B is for everything basic and regular in your everyday medical life. A for admitted. B for basic care. Say that to yourself right now and you will never forget it. Together, Part A and Part B are called Original Medicare. The majority of people on Medicare have both parts working together at the same time. Now here is the Part 1 promised you at the beginning. The thing that most seniors do not find out until it is too late. Original Medicare, meaning just Part A and Part B together, does not cover prescription drugs. Not one single prescription. Zero. If you are on Medicare Part A and Part B only, and you need medications, which the majority of seniors do every single day, you would be paying 100% of that cost completely out of your own pocket. This gap catches millions of people completely off guard every year. They sign up for Medicare feeling protected, and then they go to the pharmacy and discover their insulin or their blood pressure medication is not covered at all. This is why there is a Medicare Part D, a separate prescription drug plan you need to add on to your coverage. And this is also why we will be covering Part D in our very next video. Do not miss that one. Let us do a quick recap. Medicare Part A is your hospital insurance, mostly free, and it covers serious situations like overnight hospital stays and surgery. Medicare Part B is your everyday medical insurance, costs around $185 per month, and it covers your regular doctor visits and outpatient care. Together they are called Original Medicare. But they do not cover everything, especially not prescription drugs. If this video helped make Medicare even a little bit clearer for you, please tap the subscribe button right now. Every single week on Medicare Made Simple, we publish a brand new video breaking down Medicare, senior health benefits, and retirement topics in plain simple language, no confusing jargon, no complicated terms, just the facts you need to protect yourself and your family. Your next step is to watch our video on Medicare Part D, the prescription drug plan, because that is the missing piece that most people on Medicare do not have. I will see you in the next one. This video is for informational purposes only. It does not constitute medical, legal, or financial advice. Medicare rules and costs change annually. Always verify current information at medicare.gov or speak with a licensed Medicare advisor for your personal situation.